Yeah, welcome back. Slightly Genius, episode 12, right? 12? I'm your boy, King Espy. As always, Nate Busch.
Nate Bizzle. Black Night Shyamalan in the building.
Oh, you added extra to that one.
Had to.
I like that. Yeah, the 12th week. Damn. It's really been 12 episodes. Which is crazy. You listen to every other podcast, some of them throughout, like, how many they've done so far.
Right.
And you think about it, like, damn, like, how the hell are, like, they in the hundreds or 200s?
Right.
And then, like, we're already on episode 12, and it feels like we just started.
Dude, Rogan's in, like, the thousands already.
Yeah. And then his podcasts are, like, hours long. Like, 2 hours long.
You know how many
I was thinking about that the other day.
Entire days.
I was listening to the Joe Budden podcast, and it's, like, the last episode was, like, 2 hours, 45 minutes. Mm-hmm. Something like that. Maybe a little less than that.
Right.
Not knocking them, but after we finish recording, there's times where I'm like, dog, I'm like tired of talking. You know what I mean? Like,
you just go mute for the rest of the day.
Bro, like I try to stay quiet. Like my girl will try to talk to me. I'm like, shut up. I'm not trying to answer right now. You know what I mean?
Keep it low, baby. Keep it
low.
Bro,
like low key, I get like a little tired. Like I gotta take and I go to work straight from here right after.
Right.
Like customer comes in, I'm just like, can you hold on? Give me like, come back in about an hour. I need to rest these vocals.
I feel like Randy Marsh hangover and shit.
Hey, sure. But no, episode 12, it's wild, it's fun, super proud, feeling super accomplished these days.
I'm getting asked a lot about it.
Yeah.
From different people. People we know that, you doing a podcast with SP? I'm like, yeah, man. You already know what it is. We stars out here.
We should have done.
Local legends out here.
What we should have done that day we were at my brother's game, we should have went in the booth. I said, Slightly Genius. Check us out, YouTube and SoundCloud on the big intercom.
As much shit as we talk, somebody's going to get tied to us one day and it's going to ruin their political campaign, I promise you.
What's the biggest audience in San Diego right now?
The gay audience?
No, not the gay audience.
What do you mean?
We're not talking about Eddie. I said we're talking about like the biggest audience in general. Shout out to Eddie.
You don't even vape.
That's my boy. Cold. I know he don't vape. Vape.
At the goals game, we'll get into it later.
No. You segue into that. No. You segue into that because the biggest audience is the goals game. You need to get the goals to sponsor the podcast, baby.
We're on the way to it's me, Kyle, Matt, and Kyle's brother, Dylan, chill as fuck.
Kyle's got a brother?
Matt's brother.
Oh, Matt's
Forgive me, correction.
I forgot
Matt's
about
brother, Dylan. Dylan. So it's me, Matt, Dylan, Kyle. We're walking to Kyle fucking blows that shit and just looks at me.
Fucking jerk.
He looks at me like, motherfucker, say something. I started laughing like, yeah, dog, that's how we roll now.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. I'd rather eat a big steak than vape.
Yeah, I love Kyle, but if there's anything I could change,
I love Kyle.
It's that.
But you're an asshole for vaping and blowing it in my
partner's
face.
He went from fucking cigarettes to vaping. So, I mean, it's not cigarettes, but it's still...
cigarettes cooler. I mean, I smoked a cigarette in Vegas one time.
Like, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. I was just trying to get my money's worth.
Like, if you're rolling up in a leather jacket and you fucking start hitting your vape thing and you're like...
Why it gotta be a leather jacket, dog?
Because remember the cigarette commercials back in the day? You either got your white t-shirt on too tight, rolled up with the pack in the sleeve, or you got a leather jacket on, you start hitting that pack. You can't do that with the vape machine.
Nah, you can't. You know what's cool, though? And I would condone it if you rolled your own cigarettes. Like, you got your own tobacco, you rolled your own paper. That's pretty cool.
I saw a guy doing that in the library.
In the library? Of all places? He's over there rolling his cigarettes in the library? Reading a good book?
Drinking a beer in the library.
Oh, that's dope.
Watching shit on his... He had it.
Can you drink in the library?
No.
No? Oh, my bad.
You're not even... They don't even really want you to have beverages in there. But within reason, you're good. You certainly can't have alcohol in there.
I see motherfuckers vaping at the movie theaters, dog, and that shit just bugs me.
Dude, you're getting stomped the fuck out. If me and Doc went to see Pokemon this weekend,
dope.
If somebody was in there vaping, they would have got fucked up. Fuck that.
I hate that shit. You'd be sitting in there and you see like a cloud of, like, I don't even want to call it smoke. We'll call it asshole dust. And you see asshole dust just floating, fairy dust.
I was going to call it homo mist, but we'll call it fairy dust.
No, we're going to
Shout out to the homo community.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
I think that's what you call it when a homo farts, is homo mist. But no offense. Don't
What is a homo anyway?
Don't crucify us.
What is a homo anyway? You know what I mean? There's no... It's like nigger. There's no real... actual definition for it. It's just
I don't know.
Term. Could mean anything.
That I hate that shit. Going back to the goals game. How was that?
Dude, I seen like at least 2 black players. I wasn't expecting.
In hockey?
Dude, we got a black player on the goals.
For real?
Yeah. He follows Matt on Twitter.
No way. That's
promise.
pretty dope.
Jordan Samuels Thomas. He gets in for like less than a minute, does something, then he subs right out. It was weird. But he played.
But that's cool. That's cool to see
and they
some
played,
color out there.
They played the Ontario Reign, which is the Kings AHL team.
Yeah.
And they had a black player on their team too.
The goals are dope, bro. Like,
dude, from the start of the game.
I think they made the playoffs last year.
Yeah,
I believe
think
so.
Yeah. From the start of the game, it was exciting.
Uh-huh.
Immediately, somebody gets checked into the boards hard.
Damn.
And one of the Ghosts players fucking leveled this motherfucker. Sent him to the ground. Less than 5 minutes in.
He AJ Green that motherfucker?
Bro, he AJ Green that Dude, fighting immediately. It was incredible. It was dope. And then the rest of the game was exciting. We lost 1-0 because they scored early and we couldn't recover. But the game was exciting. Ended up seeing people we know there. Velo,
I've only been to
Leslie.
The only hockey games I've ever been to have been Goals game, but this is back in the day when they were first here. Remember?
Last time we went was middle school. Remember?
Yeah.
Man.
I went one more time after that. I think maybe like a year or two after that. I can't remember, but from the pictures and the posts that I see on Instagram, Snapchat, Goals games are pretty lit.
Dude,
people are having a good ass time.
Than the LA Charger game.
Yeah, right. Ain't that the fucking truth?
Dog, it was pandemonium. There was
Dog.
people everywhere, and it was $2 beer night. But
No, I was just about to say
yeah.
that. We got invited to the Goals game this Friday. We can't go because my brother's got a playoff game.
And I'm going out of town.
You going out of town?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Got a wedding in Arizona.
Okay, well, we got invited, and I guess Friday nights are $2 beer nights?
Bro, they sell the cans of Bud Light, $2.
Is it only Bud Light?
As far as I know, and that's what
For
anybody
$2, I'm fucking with it.
You know what I'm
You know what I'm saying?
There was like a group next to us of people that work somewhere. They all work together, but it started off 3 chicks, turned into 4 chicks, turned into 8 chicks, turned into like 2 more dudes joining them, and then like a large ass group of mixed crowd of people, all white people, that work together somewhere. And they all were sitting around us and fucking... I'm sure we were in their seats, but we didn't give a fuck.
No, I'm sure I'll catch a game. They told us it was like $20. I mean, somebody they know probably has discounted tickets.
Matt got that discount. It was like $13.
No, if it wasn't for my brother's playoff game this Friday, I would be there.
I got you.
Which sucks now because I work graveyards Friday night, so it's gonna suck. So if I do go, I'm gonna have to like... I can't even take advantage of that $2 beer deal, to be honest with you. I can have a beer or two. Go to work, wake up at midnight. But, no, that sounds like a lovely time.
The game was over at like 9 or 10.
No, I'll definitely have to check out a Goals game.
Yeah,
they play more than once a week, or do they play only once a week?
They played, I think, twice a week last week, maybe.
Really?
And sometimes they play multiple times a week. Everybody was taking advantage of that beer thing, though.
Fuck yeah, I know.
Friday's the livest day to go. You see motherfuckers with like 4 cans when they're walking to their seats. Some dude that was sitting close to us, or some small group that was a ways away. They had built like a castle with the cans on the rails.
Dope.
It was funny as fuck.
Wait, is it the tall cans or the little cans?
The little cans.
Oh, okay.
It's $2
well, it's $2.
beer, so you know what I'm saying?
It's $2.
So they're like...
You go to a Padre
12-ounce
game, a
cans?
fucking cup of Bud Light's like $8, $9.
Right. And it's Bud Light. It's like, how you gonna charge that much for Bud Light?
Yeah, exactly.
It's crazy. It's BJ prices. But he built like a castle on the rails and shit, like shitload of cans. And then security comes up and takes his cans away.
Yeah. At least he got to build it.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's cool because most places don't let you even take that many cans with you.
Dude, I didn't realize he was doing it until they came to take him away. And Matt was like,
and you could legit have 15 Bud Lights and be straight. Like you could drive your kids home.
Oh, motherfuckers were drunk. Okay. It seemed like some of them drank like 1 beer and they were gone. I'm like, what the fuck? Why are you drunk right now?
You know what I drank on Wednesday? And I used to...
Ooh,
was it
living
Wednesday?
that wild life. I see you. It was a Wednesday.
No.
Yeah,
Hold on, my bad.
was it Thursday?
This was the other day. It was Sunday. Sunday night. My bad. We were over at DJ's, Diamond Gyms. It was Bonda night. Darren was behind the bar, doing his thing.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it was popping. It's popping. Like, don't get me... It's popping that night.
Doubt it, but
No, it is. But...
That's like the Star Wars of bars.
No, you're stupid. I mean, Star Wars is born to be the most lit bar of all time. Like, you don't understand. But it's
Teach his own.
This is a fun night. It's usually really busy. They serve food.
Right.
Drinks are on special. But I had a Budweiser. and I don't really drink Budweiser. You know, that's the last beer you'll ever usually see me drinking.
Damn. I feel like I went to that Tyler Perry movie. You drinking Budweiser. We're fucking up right now. We got to get our act together.
Mind you, I had like $10 in my pocket.
Okay.
Right.
So the struggle was real.
It was. I Snapchatted to my cousin Steve-O, and his instant response is just like, "You running low, huh? Or, you on a budget, huh?"
Damn, I got you. Okay.
But I'm not gonna lie. Like, I had a few Pacificos before I ordered it. You know, I was running a little low on cash, so I was just like, "Hey, dog," because maybe like a week ago or last Wednesday, it was the day the Lakers played the Blazers, which was a good game. That night, because I guess they got like Tecate Light on tap there. Right, and Darren brought something up that really, caught my interest. He says that Budweiser on draft is better than Tecate Light. When most people, like 9 times out of 10 people, they'll tell you like Mexican beers are better than any Mexican beer is better than Budweiser, right?
I'd tell you that. I don't even drink Mexican.
But
I don't even drink beer.
Tecate Light out of the can is tolerable. It's their version of Bud Light. I'll take a Bud Light over Tecate Light, but when he said that, I'm like, nah, fam, you're tripping. Like, Tecate Light's better. He's like, dog. He's like, do a taster. Right? So he gave me 2 little samples, right? And he mixed them up. They're both in red cups. And
so you don't know which one's
I didn't know which one was which. And
classic Coca-Cola versus Pepsi challenge.
I was like, all right. One stood out to me. I'm like, I think this one's Budweiser, bro. Right? So he poured them out. This time I knew which one was Budweiser or which one was Tecate Light, right? So I needed something to drown the taste out of my mouth real quick before I jump back in, right? Okay. So it gave me a shot of pickle juice. So I took that little pickle juice, the brine, squished it around my mouth a little bit, spit it out, tasted the Tecate Light, and instantly knew like that shit was trash.
Right.
And I went to the Budweiser, and it was that much better.
I think maybe the pickle juice helped.
No. Okay, so going back, so a couple days go by. It's Sunday, right? And I'm sitting there, I'm like, more so had to do with the $10 in my pocket than anything. But I said, you know what? Curious got the best of me. I said, hey, fam, next beer, make it a Budweiser. He looked at me sideways. He brings it to me. My girl's with me. She got her sister-in-law with her.
Everybody turns to look at you because you're getting the Budweiser.
My homeboy Aunt was right there. And sure enough, as soon as Darren's walking around like presenting it, you know what I mean? Like making sure everybody knew the commercial. I was drinking a Budweiser.
Clydesdale pops its head out.
Sits it down right in front of me, and he's like, "Come on, dog, Budweiser." He's like, "You need $1 or something, bro?" He's like, "You need some help?" I'm like, "No, fam." I was like, "I'm gonna go and drink it," and I downed it with nothing. I wasn't buzzed, but I did have like 2 Pacificos before it, right? So I told my girl, I said, "I think the only way for me to see if I officially like it is I'm gonna go out and buy at least a 6-pack."
Okay.
You know what I mean? Bring it home, pop it open, and see how I feel about it. Because as a younger dude, I hated Budweiser, bro.
Yeah.
Like, when we were in high school drinking, like, we would drink everything but Budweiser.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think I have a picture of me and Mike pugging a Budweiser way back in the day. Like, I think our senior year.
Jesus.
Right? My mom came home, she kicked all of everybody out. And that's, like, the only time I actually really enjoyed a Budweiser. But I was already faded that day. So, we'll see. I might be saving some dollars here drinking some Budweiser.
Dude, maybe.
If I could get that sponsor, you know what I'm saying?
Anheuser-Busch.
If I could get that endorsement, it would be
I got you.
A lot more nicer.
I got you.
Did you see that Deontay Wilder fight?
Bro.
I saw the highlight. Damn, that's all you
I
got to see.
was trying to watch the fight. I saw the end of the Sean Porter fight, and I was like, fuck, they're taking forever to get started. Yeah. Oh, it was right before it.
Sean Porter's still on undercards?
On Deontay Wilder's, yeah.
Okay, go
ahead. The
ahead.
heavyweight champ.
We're good?
So the fight ended, and I'm waiting for the other fight to start. Go to Family House, get some food. I'm watching it on my phone. I was like, fuck it, I'll finish it when I get home. They haven't started the fight yet.
Family House?
Pancakes.
Yeah, what time was the fight at?
In the evening. I got off work like 7:30.
Family House is open in the evening?
Yeah. No. I think you're thinking Emma's. They close at like 3.
I could have sworn Family House closes like at 1 or 2 p.m., bro.
Most of the time I go to Family House is like...
The one on Broadway?
At night. No. The one on Plaza.
Oh, okay. That's there. Okay. I don't know what time those hours close, but I was recently at Family House, the one on Broadway, a few weeks back.
Okay.
And we're the last family there, and it was like 2 o'clock, and they're like, "Hey,
get the fuck out!"
Yeah, you guys want some boxes? Like, no, we're still okay. You know, and 2 minutes later, you guys sure you don't want those boxes? Like, look, bitch, I'm gonna finish these hash browns. Okay.
Right.
No. Go ahead.
I was at the one on Plaza. And so I'm like, fuck it, I'll just finish. I finished my food. I'm like, I'll just finish the fight when I get home. Or I'll watch the fight when I get home. I get home, fight's over.
You say fight over this weekend, you got which one?
Right?
You know what I mean? There's
The
GSP,
NFL.
Deontay Wilder, AJ Green,
Like 3 fights in the league.
Mike Evans.
Dude, Deontay put that. Oh my god. That
The crazy part about it to me is I didn't even know that was a sequel. I didn't know that was part 2.
Right. The first one went the distance.
So I went back and watched the first one. I'm like, oh damn, it was competitive, but in my opinion, Deontay Wilder, like that was a unanimous decision.
That was Deontay's only fight that went the distance, and I feel like he did that on purpose to prove to people he could go the distance.
Maybe, yeah. I mean,
no, for sure. Like I watched that first fight. He did that to prove to people he could go the distance, and that's exactly what he said.
Dude's
after the
a beast,
fight.
and he's probably the only reason why I watch heavyweight.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like other than that, I don't really care for heavyweight.
I liked Klitschko. He retired now.
Yeah.
I like Anthony Joshua. I can't wait
I
to
can't
that
wait.
Deontay
I
Wilder
can't.
matchup.
That one, I would probably pay to see, or I'll definitely pitch in on that.
Right. I think either of them fighting Tony Bellew would be nice too, because he's pretty good. He's pretty.
You
good
know what
fighter.
I want to see?
He's a beast.
And that some people don't agree with, but I'd like to see Garcia and Thurman too.
Okay.
I went back and I watched that fight again. A lot of people felt that Thurman won that unanimously, but it was a split.
Right.
But it was a lot closer to that.
It was a good fight, though.
I gave Thurman the fight. I did, but I would like to see a second
That was
fight.
when you had that big ass double forehead, right?
No.
Who did you fight when you got that?
That was. I think that was Guerrero.
Oh, it was. Huh?
I believe that was
Put
Guerrero.
that lump on him. That's all I remember about Thurman.
Maybe Porter.
It's the first thing I think about.
But I remember that.
wasn't Porter.
I remember he had a huge lump on his head.
Yeah, it looked like a motherfucker hit him with a bat or some shit.
That might have been the Guerrero fight.
I think it was the Guerrero fight.
I was in Vegas for that fight.
Oh shit.
I think they fought in Vegas. I think that was the first NBC fight. You know, they brought it back. That was the first fight because I remember. I don't know why I always call him Meek Mill, but Broner was on the undercard and he was fighting. It was like Broner's like first fight back after getting beat down by homeboy that fought Floyd twice.
Oh my Donna.
Have you seen pictures of that dude? He blew up.
Yeah.
He enjoyed that.
As soon as that shit was over,
That $2 million in Argentina is like 30 mil.
He's Bill Gates.
Right?
He's Bill Gates right
Yeah.
now. He can't go hungry.
You know how many chicles you get with that shit?
Nigga, you the Chicle king.
He's doing his thing out there.
Yeah,
But
you could just
no,
buy Chicle with that shit.
I can't wait to see Joshua Wilder. That'll be dope.
Right.
GSP won this weekend.
Right.
Don't really care for that, but I know you
Dillashaw
like it.
beat Garbrandt. Joanna, I don't even know how to say her last name. And that Rose Namajunas fight, that shit was.
I heard
nice
the card
fight,
was
too.
good. I don't know any of the names
It
of the people on the card.
was. I can't pronounce most of them. Well, mainly the women. But that fight was sick, I can't lie.
If there's I'll be real honest with you, man. If there's like a pretty big, maybe other than Conor now, if there's a UFC fight on Saturday night and there's like a boxing match, I don't whoever it is, I'm gonna probably watch the boxing match more so than I'll watch the UFC fight. You know, if it say like GSP's next fight, you know, if he does continue to fight, you know, and it's a pretty decent fight. There's some promotion behind it, and then there's just like a regular Saturday night fight as a boxing match. I prefer the boxing match over, but that's just
It's just what you're into.
that's just what I'm into.
Right.
The other fight, AJ Green and Jalen Ramsey, sucker punch.
I mean, you're not going to get much out of fighting on the football field when you have your helmets on.
It's a sucker punch because you're a sucker if you're swinging at somebody with his helmet on, bro. Like, you're the retard because you could possibly break your hand and end your season right there. Like, that's the only problem I had with it. You know what I mean? I mean, AJ Green, he looks like he about that. Like, come on, dog, you ain't going to just, like, get up on me. But at the same time, like, you don't, like, I would have pushed him more so on his shoulder and squared up.
In a situation like that, you got to attack from the back, but you must level him at the knee.
Dog, what the hell? You
Kurt
gonna
Angle,
ankle
ankle
dog.
lock. You fucking give it to him.
Bro, if
That
you're
motherfucker taps,
yes,
you snap
I
that
agree with
ankle
you.
off. You snap that shit off.
I agree with
You're
you.
gonna
Bro.
get suspended anyway.
I agree.
You got dough. Fuck it. Break
I
his
agree.
fucking foot.
I agree. Instead of swinging on that
Break
motherfucker,
his foot, call him Kunta, and you watch him crawl off the field.
I
Can't let the slaves run the plantation.
oh man, what's his name? Brian McNair. Fuck that motherfucker. Anyways, I agree with you, dog. Don't punch on somebody with his helmet on because you're gonna break your hand.
Yeah.
Spear him, drop kick the motherfucker. Throw some wrestling moves on.
Or you RKO that motherfucker.
What's
tap him on the shoulder. Stone Cold
Y2J,
Stunner.
the Chris Jericho fucking
the Lion Tamer.
the Lion Tamer. There you go.
Hell yeah.
Do something like that, fam. Oh, that would be money. That would be the best poster ever.
Right.
That would be better than like, a big hit or a hard knock on somebody. You know what I mean? Like if you get somebody, get him in the crippler crawfish, bro. Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
That would be so dope. But did they both get suspended or just Adrian Green?
Honestly, dog, I don't fucking know. It's the Bengals and the Seahawks.
Yeah,
what the fuck do I care? You know what I mean?
Seahawks and Jags, fam.
There you go. Shows how much I know.
Yeah, right.
Leonard Fournette ain't playing. Who gives a fuck? One thing I was talking about with Matt at the Goals game, he brought up that Kobe, since he retired, he's pretty much stayed out of the limelight.
Yeah.
And I was like,
yes
that's fucking real.
Yes and no. He's been making some big moves.
They do the thing with body armor,
Yeah.
with the UFC or some shit. And
No, they just inched the deal together.
Okay. He's done that. People will ask him about younger players like Kyrie.
He's got his movie.
Lonzo.
He's got his movie line.
Yeah?
Yeah, like it's a movie production company.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like Cheetah Films. You think he 50?
I think bigger than that.
I'm sure it is.
Like I think they're gonna focus more so like on sports documentaries. But he did say like movies. Like he wrote like commercials. Like there was something that came out. Like he wrote. I forgot what. I don't know if it was a shoe commercial for Dwight Howard. Like Dwight Howard was in it. Like crazy. Like back in the day, Kobe wrote it.
I don't really.
Yeah, it was all over the place, bro.
That's nice. That was nice of him. That was nice of him.
But it makes sense. I mean, Kobe's carried Dwight. That's pretty dope of him. But no, he's been quiet, but he's been making big moves.
Right. But he stayed out of, you know what I mean? Because it's like a lot of guys, they retire and then they start talking more, trying to get into TV. But Kobe's just been fucking, like, you don't see Kobe.
Well, the thing about that, though, is Kobe's got, like, he's got money like that to go invest in other places. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And then there are people who are meant for being in front of the TV game. Like,
but I feel like it's just like it's refreshing to see that as opposed to like the Lamar Odom thing where he gets out of the league and he's constantly in the headlines. Well, he's more popular outside of the league. That's more so because
Lamar Odom's a crackhead. Like he's on drugs. You know what I mean? Like I'm not calling him a crackhead. That's mean. But he's a drug addict.
You mean in the way Judge Joe Brown means it when he calls
drugs led to him being a part of the media. That's what I meant to say.
Saying. Like a lot of guys, though, they get out of the league.
Yeah.
Whether they're in trouble or not, they can't stay out of the headlines.
Yeah, I mean
Kobe's responsible though now. He's not getting into shit at all.
No, he's not in the headlines because he's not getting in any trouble. Like, you don't see Kobe into that kind of shit. But for the most part, like, who else is getting in the headlines that you think that like, retired? Tim Duncan has been quiet. Like, I don't even know if he's alive.
When he was in the league, the only thing you hear about him was that he's at the game or he's not at the game.
Yeah.
Other than that, you don't even know.
Dog, Tim Duncan can hit the game when he's shot. They're still going to talk to Popovich before they talk to Tim Duncan, bro.
For all we know, Tim Duncan could be a figment of our imagination.
True.
He could be like the Trix Rabbit. We don't even, he's just like, oh, what the fuck?
Trix Rabbit.
He's like, where is he?
No, but Kobe's been, goddamn, I feel like we hear the sirens every week now.
That's our theme song, baby.
Right? Dog, we should definitely start the Slightly Genius podcast with sirens.
I got you.
Now, we didn't start with the theme song this week. We're trying something new. But yeah, I like that idea. But no, he's for the most part stayed at Limelight, and I think he's just letting like his legend ride. You know what I mean? Like you don't hear too many people coming out asking Kobe's opinion, like on Lonzo, or if they've asked him.
He's been asked.
I just don't hear too much about him. Like I heard about the whole shoe thing. I hear Kobe's a big fan of Lonzo, and he's a big fan of the whole doing the shoe thing different. Like you gotta love that. Like Jay-Z loved it. You know what I mean? That's cool. His dad's thinking outside the box.
Pretty much old black people love it.
I'm not black.
I said old black people pretty much.
I am black.
Like there's a consensus. Exactly. There's a consensus there that like the older black folks that are like successful in their fields, they respect the hustle.
Yeah. So, like, I guess some of the guys that are in the limelight are some of the old retired guys that go like straight to coaching, like Derek Fisher, Jason Kidd. You know, they jumped right into being head coaches. Like Derek Fisher never should have been a head coach, fam.
I don't know about never. I could see him head coaching, but down the line,
not like right
so
out of
soon.
retirement.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I feel like Phil hired him because Phil could control him on the floor.
Yeah, true. But you gotta like
whether that's true or not, I don't know.
I like the Luke Walton approach. You know?
Plus the Matt Barnes thing. Derek Fisher was fucking this chick.
He was in the headline. Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Like during this, like while they were teammates, Kobe was the bigger draw.
And Jason Kidd is quietly putting together a team over in Milwaukee. I mean, they're still. Well, they got Eric Bledsoe now. They just traded for Eric
Did
Bledsoe
they?
today. Yeah, they sent Monroe and a second rounder.
They got rid of Greg Monroe.
Wow. Yeah, they sent him over.
You probably feel like they don't need him on Tedekuku.
No, they don't. They sent him over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Monroe plus a second. It could be a first rounder. I could be wrong. For Bledsoe. And I think Bledsoe is going to help them out a lot more because they needed somebody that could score on the perimeter, somebody that could shoot the ball. Because I mean, let's not lie. The Creek, he can't really shoot.
Right.
Most of his points are in the paint.
Getting better.
They play. If Bledsoe, without Bledsoe, the Bucks are a decent team.
Right.
But I think with Bledsoe, that might push them over the hump.
Hopefully,
we'll see. I mean, it's looking like whoever it's going to be is going to be facing the Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals. Not facts.
No, not facts.
The Celtics are by far the best team in the NBA right now.
They're by far the best team in the NBA.
Fam, they've won 9 in a row. I think they're like 10-2, 9-2.
You're telling me off of like the first month of playing.
You should know a lot by the 10th game. By the 20th game, there's no lie what your team's going to do. No, by the 10th game, you should know a lot. By the 20th game, you should know what your team is and what your team isn't.
Derrick Rose only got hurt once in this time.
I'm not bringing up the sorry Cavs right now.
What I'm saying is he's not going to get hurt again?
Yeah, he's going to get hurt again.
But he only got hurt once, so that tells you for the rest of the season he's not going to get hurt again, right?
No, he's going to get hurt.
Just the first
multiple
month of
times
playing.
in his career he's been hurt.
It's the first month of the season. This shit doesn't mean that the Celtics are going to the Eastern Conference playoffs.
It shows you what your team is going to look like.
Strong, but that don't mean they're going to go to the Eastern Conference Finals.
They're favorites. They got to be favorites. They're looking good right now. They're most people's favorites.
They're your favorite.
Most people's favorite.
No, they're your favorite.
Bro, who's playing better than them?
They're playing.
They're dominating the East.
They're playing well.
They're dominating some of the Western teams they played against.
They're playing well right now.
And it's all Kyrie looking like the clear favorite to be the MVP of the season. Right now.
I guess, dude.
10 games in.
No, he ain't.
You're tripping. Him,
No.
KD. Damn, the Knicks are winning games. We didn't think they were going to be winning any games.
Yeah, there's some teams surprising right now.
10 games in, you should have an idea already. It's 10 games, fam. Like if you're
there's definitely an idea.
Your team's got a losing record 10 games in.
You're looking at like the Lakers still aren't in the playoffs. You said they're going to the playoffs.
No, I think they're going to be a 500 team. 10
How
games
they
in.
make it to the playoffs in the East being a 500 team?
No, the Lakers could be in the playoffs in the East. I could see this Lakers team being a playoff team, but since they play in the West,
they're going to the playoffs this year. Now they're going to be a 500 team.
But did I not say that I see them as the 8th or 7th seed? And if I did see them going to the playoffs, it's going to come down to the last 2-3 games.
In the West, you can't go 500 and make.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Now they look like a 500 team. I'm saying if they played in the East, if they're an Eastern Conference team, they played Eastern teams.
They'd be like 3rd seed.
They'd be a lot better right now. And they're pretty good defensively. I mean, they look, mind you, last year's Lakers, I think they went 10-10 at the 20 game mark. But last year they were scoring a lot more. They were hotter from the field. They're like the worst shooting team in the NBA right now. They're 500, and I think they're top 7 in the league in defense efficiency. It's not bad. Like you said, it's 10 games in. It still may be too early, but I think 10 games in, you should start to get an idea of what your team looks like.
But I'm not going to be like so-and-so's.
Don't give out awards. Yeah, but I could say it's
saying.
fair to say Ben Simmons looking like the clear rookie of the year.
In
my eye.
I don't know.
Tatum's doing some nice things over in Boston. Kyrie is just balling. He looks like my favorite. 10 games in. We'll throw that in. 10 games in afterwards. Like the Cavs, they're going to have a losing record, in my opinion, the first 20 games of the season. But that doesn't mean they're not going to make the Eastern Conference Finals. Like LeBron's been to the finals.
I'm not going to lie. I don't know that they make it because they still got LeBron. But I have less faith in them this year than I've had in a while.
Where would they be without him right now? Like if they had Kyrie, they'd probably still be a 500 team. Without, say, if it swapped with that team that they have. But if LeBron ain't putting up 57 a game, you know what I mean? Like they're bad. Like you got them fighting with each other. Dwayne Wade's out calling the starters. You know, it's not looking good out there in Cleveland.
It's pandemonium.
It's not looking good. A lot of people are like, yeah, it's early. They only care about the postseason. I get that part, but you got to make it to the postseason.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's something the rest of the team needs to recognize. Yeah.
They feel like it looks like they feel privileged. You know what I mean? Like dog, it's a regular season. We're gonna make it there. but every other team around them is getting better.
I don't know if to me it doesn't look like they feel privileged, but some of the veterans might be taking
Like
for
it looks
granted.
like LeBron's like the only person that's like, come on, bro, wake up. I know it's the regular season, but we should be beating. They're losing to teams who have never won a game.
Yeah.
The Hawks. I think the Hawks' only wins are against the Cavs.
I think some of them look like they're so used to just getting wins that they're taking for granted that they actually have to work for it. But I don't know about
I think LeBron's the only one that recognizes that. LeBron's like putting up numbers they shouldn't have to put up to get wins. You know what I mean? Like, just like, hey, man, my name's LeBron, bro. Like, come on, we got to fucking win these. Yeah. They got to beat the Hawks, fam. I know it's regular season, but they got to beat the Hawks.
We're firm in that. Yeah, I agree 100%.
I mean, they're
you don't lose to the Hawks.
Yeah, they're getting
not
beat
at
up.
this juncture.
I think they lost to, I don't know, I'm not going to say who they lost to, but they're losing to bad teams. They should be at least winning those. Like, against the good teams, it's the regular season. You know, those are 50-50, but they should be winning more games.
Right. Dude, did you know we have a Hep A camp here? Or like some homeless camp here in San Diego?
Like a hepatitis?
Okay, camp? I needed that cleared up because Matt showed me this shit.
Hep A?
All right, you remember in downtown where all those motherfuckers live on the bridge and like off the side? And I forgot what street it is, but it's pretty much like Skid Row of San Diego.
Fam, I feel like every part of downtown right now is like Skid Row.
I know, but there was one that was especially just like a hive.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But they move. Like, I work in downtown for 5 years now. Like, they move. Like all of them.
Okay.
Like, all of them. They get kicked out of the spot that they're in. Like, they'll post up, camp up for 6 months, and then they get moved.
Right.
They get kicked out, and they all move to another spot. But I know what you're talking about.
Matt asked me, like, yo, have you seen the Walking Dead camp? And I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, what are you talking about? Huh?
I know where you're going with this.
At first, I thought that's what he meant, but then he was like, no. And as we're pulling up, I'm thinking like, oh, God, it does look like when they got to Terminus. Yeah. When they got there and there's the little like loading dock and shit. And we pull up and there's a fucking camp right there. And I was like, are those people with Hep A or they're just homeless? He's like, I think they're just homeless. I don't know if they have, but I thought it was a Hep A camp.
I don't know about a Hep A camp.
I assumed it was hepatitis A camp.
I mean, like, I don't know if they're quarantined to just being there, if that's what you're saying.
Oh, yeah, you know what? You're right. I don't think it's... I didn't see no quarantine, but that would...
They might have just gathered up and said, hey, dog, you grab that fucking piece of thing right there. We're going to put it together with this over here. We're going to make ourselves a little...
It's like a government thing. Like, they put bathrooms in there and a shower and stuff.
I know county's trying to get the old Chargers training facility to be like the new homeless shelter or some shit like that.
Turn that into a titty bar, but...
Right, I mean...
It would be better served for the homeless.
Yeah. I mean, we can give them that. Give them that.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, it is pretty crazy, and I'm glad that you brought that up because I read this article the other day on NBC that, you know, the rise of homelessness and on the West Coast has a lot to do with the rise of rent. Like, it's not you think a homeless person, you think of a druggie, you know, somebody who's got like alcohol problems,
right?
Like dirty people,
you know
what I mean?
Yeah.
But this article, which I wrote it down. I forgot who wrote it, but it was a collective group of people that put it together. People from Seattle, people from Anaheim,
all the way up and down,
all up San Diego, up and down the West Coast, bro. Okay. Like Portland, 19,000 newly homeless people are homeless because of the rise of rent.
That's statistics.
These people are like average workers, like they have jobs. They're average people,
right? And
the whole thing was that they were the people that were getting by. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, people that live check to check, they're getting by, that have maybe a couple $100 due. I mean, not left over from after paying their bills.
Right.
And you never know when like something pops up. You know what I mean? And they made it like their point that like, say like a unexpected medical bill, car mechanical issue, and, you know, a family tragedy, something like that used to be a setback. Now it's like a sentence. Like it's like a life-changing thing because people can't pay their rent.
Can't recover. Yeah. Like
this couple on there that they make between themselves, because they're on disability, they're an older couple, they make between $1,400 and $1,500 a month and can't afford rent in California.
Yeah.
And they just keep jacking up their rent. And it's so crazy, bro, because I was on Craigslist. You know, it was slow at work. While Lisa's up in a few months, and I was thinking about moving back to the Grove, to the area.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Dude.
So I was looking up rent prices, and I got Kylo. You know what I mean? Like, so I gotta look up a place that takes dogs. Right? So I'm looking at 2 bedrooms. I want to have an extra bedroom for like, my little bro. You know, when he gets off of school, he's got somewhere to go. Right. You know, but I was like, God damn, bro! Like rent out here is ridiculous. You know, and I kept looking around. I'm like, man, well, let's look in San Ysidro, fam. You know what I'm saying? And it was still low key kind of high. And I canceled it out. I'm like, you know what? I can afford this, but that's pretty high, bro. Like I might as well be paying a mortgage.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I was just scrolling through Twitter, maybe like 15, 20 minutes later, because it was still fresh in my mind. I'm like trying to get my mind off it, and I ran across that article saying that the rise of rent is causing people who are just making it, living check to check, living by the margin, are homeless now because the margin's changed. Yeah. Because rent's changed. Rent's gone higher. You know, so it's crazy to think about it. Like growing up, like my pops was like the worker. You know what I mean? My mom stayed home. She took care of us. Right. And I've been saying this for a little while now, that you can't, unless you got big time money, you have to have a double income household now. Yeah. You know what I mean?
That's real.
Because let's just keep it real, bro. Because most people that I know, I mean, my rent's pretty cheap here, but most people that I know, I don't know a whole lot of people who are just out there just living on. Most of the people I know have a roommate that's double income, or they're staying with a family member who already owns their home. So they're staying there either rent free or on the low. You know what I mean? Like super cheap, like affordable. Right? It's no knock on them.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Like they're legit staying there because rent on your own is ridiculous. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I was telling that to my lady. I'm like, damn, this shit's expensive. Mind you, she works too. You know what I mean? But even then, I'm just like, damn, dog, like $1,700 for a 2-bedroom. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not on. I don't have a beach view. You know what I mean? And I was looking up the average rent prices. Like, dog, San Francisco, like a 1-bedroom is like $2,100. Yeah. Like San Francisco sucks. Like, why is it so expensive to live there? Wow. You know what I mean? It's just sad. It's a topic that not a lot of people like talking about, bro.
But honestly, like, that's one thing that always baffled me. And I've talked to, like, Eddie about this shit before. Yeah. Like, it's funny, like, depending on where you live, whoever owns the property is going to charge you for the access you have to the shit around it. Like, you get that free.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what I'm saying?
You gonna charge me for a beach you don't own?
Yeah.
Just because we're
That's so funny that you said that. Yeah, it's true.
That shit is crazy.
It's true. Like, I see the rise of rent in Imperial Beach. Because they got the new hotel, they got the Coronado Brewing Co. You're not going to stay because you're buying out. Like, that shit doesn't come included in my rent. You know what I'm saying?
Get a discount walk in like, oh, I live right down here.
That's not a perk.
So,
exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It sucks, but I know a lot of people that... I posted on Instagram. I had a friend that DM'd me about it, and she was just like, yeah, dude, like, that's like the reason, like, me and my dude are like trying to leave California. Yeah. And it's forcing a lot of people out.
Doug, like, the whole crowd in IB's changing.
Yeah.
Like, it's weird now. It just doesn't look the same.
It doesn't feel the same either. No. Like, I want to move back strictly because my bro's school is right there. Right. But that's it. Right. That's it. Like, if it wasn't for that, like I told my dog, I was looking for spots in like in National City and shit. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, because you're like,
not to knock on my people in National City, fam. But
no offense, but I'm not about to live in. Nah.
I got friends that live out in El Cajon, Santee, and the first thing they tell you is because it's cheaper. Yeah. Because they can go buy out there, they can cheap out there, but like nobody really wants to go live out there. Fam. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of, it's not my first choice. Second, third, or fourth choice. You know
like
what I mean?
Them zombies get too close, I'll make that move. But for the time being, I'm just gonna wait it out.
Damn, I mean, a lot of people always say like, "Dog, it's cheaper, and in case of a tsunami, it's not gonna hit me." you really moved to 20 miles east because of a tsunami warning. Dog.
Oh, that tsunami warning is real.
Yeah.
You wake up in the morning, it's just water everywhere.
So it
feeling like Jason Momoa and shit.
It's just eye opening, right? Because if people like you look at it like. People are making $1,400, $1,500 a month, which is what I took from that article, and they can't afford rent. Right. You know.
And that's not other bills. That's just rent.
This was 2015 and now, right? So we're going to say we're almost over with 17, so let's say that's 3 years span. Right. What's it going to look like 3 years from now? So the people that are making $1,800 to 2 Gs, this is after taxes, you know, can't afford living on their own. Right. Like, so it's like... I started naming off names of people that I know. Like, for the most part, everybody I know is living with a roommate, multiple roommates,
Dude.
moving back into mom and dad's house, staying with relatives,
Right.
either rent-free, and everybody has the same excuse. I mean, I get it, because everybody's trying to save up some money. And, you know, if you can, do it. Go buy your home if you can save up your own money and do that. But not everybody can do that. Not everybody can go live with a parent, grandparent, aunt, uncle, and live rent-free.
Right.
And that's what that article pretty much says.
I got you.
So it was a dope read. It's on NBC. Or the Union Tribune. It could be on there if you want to go see it. I just forgot the title of it. But it was pretty dope. You went to watch Thor.
You know what? I did. And I'm not going to lie. It was tight. But I was a little disappointed. I wasn't expecting to say that. But ultimately, like, Doc loved it.
Really?
He felt like it was better than Second Guardians.
I don't know.
I felt like I love.
I felt like the first Guardians was dope. Second Guardians was pretty cool.
I feel like it was still good. It was like a solid movie. But
we watched Guardians together, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Doc felt like it was better than Second Guardians. He liked it more than Second Guardians. Let's put it that way. But honestly, for me, one thing I'm not liking is, like, when we were younger, all I would watch is comedy movies. I did not want to watch a serious movie. I only wanted to watch comedy movies. But now I've been enlightened. There's movies I like that are serious, have no comedic moments are minimal, but you know what I mean? For the most part, it's not. The first Thor movie had funny moments, and then it had some moments that had like a beautiful balance. I loved it. Second one, a lot of action, some funny moments, but it wasn't a comedic. This one, every scene, it seemed like had a joke in it.
That's the thing. I was just about to get at. In my opinion, the first two Thor movies are trash. Like, wow. They're there because they're part of the universe. You know what I mean? They're part of Marvel's plans, but they don't have big draws. You know, like.
What do you mean they don't have big draws?
Like, are the Thor movies up there as far as numbers wise as Iron Man,
you purely
Spider-Man?
Don't like them because of
the
numbers?
No, because they're just not good. Like, you go watch them, they're like, it's what it, man. The first one,
you don't like them. There's a difference between not good and not like.
I like the character of Thor, but the movies are just boring. You know, but which leads me to this third one.
Because the Thor movie, when I first saw the first one, that was like favorite movie ever for me.
Like, they're probably the lowest of the Marvel movies that came out. Like, they're like the least liked.
I don't know if that's true.
I say that, you know, because the Ant-Man, the Ant-Man movie is better than both the Thor movies.
No, it isn't.
It is.
In your opinion,
I didn't like the second Avengers movie. It was cool, but I was a little underwhelmed. I just feel like they just crash so much and try to make. I don't know. I'm a little.
They're the universe together. They're not all standalone movies.
I know that. You know, Thor probably shouldn't have his own movies, but neither should Ant-Man. But I feel like everybody's getting a movie. I'm a little worried about Infinity War. There's just so much like that's going on. I'm gonna see it, no doubt.
I think that might be what they're going for, though, is to try to give fans a whole shitload.
Well, hold on.
I hope it doesn't ruin the movie.
Going back to the whole Thor thing.
Ragnarok. It was a good movie. I'm not saying it wasn't. There was way too much jokey in it.
There's
I'm just
a
like,
couple
not
other,
every scene needs to be funny.
I won't watch Thor in theaters. Like, I gotta be really bored to go do it.
Wow. What is your favorite comic book movie? Marvel-wise. Do you even like Marvel movies?
Spider-Man.
Which one?
Iron Man. I really liked Homecoming.
Okay.
I really liked Homecoming. The Iron Man movies were good. I mean, Black Panther looks cool. I just feel like it's going to be very underwhelming.
The trailer I saw at the Thor Ragnarok, I was like, okay, I'm on board. Because remember when I told you before, I was like, it looks like it could be good.
Like, I want it to be good, you know?
The last trailer I saw looks like it's going to be incredible.
I want it to be good. I'm not as excited as it was before. You know what I mean? I'm like more excited for Justice League right now, even though it's got nothing to do with Marvel. For some reason,
DC comic book movies.
I think it's because I'm rooting for it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But we'll see. Hopefully, Black Panther is dope.
The more I see those trailers, I'm like, I don't know.
I'll watch Black Panther in theater. I'll watch that.
Yeah, February.
You know what I mean? I'll watch that one. But like, I don't care for the Thor movies. But going back to the Thor movie, I've seen a couple opinions and responses. All low-key kind of relate to the same thing about the joke thing that you said. And it's funny that Doc said that thing about Guardians too. A lot of people that I've read comments on shit said they try to go the Guardians route.
Which is when I saw the trailer, remember I told you, I was like, seems like they're going to try to make a Guardians movie. He's not. Chris Hemsworth and Chris Pratt are two different people.
Yeah. Chris Pratt is dope.
Quill,
Chris Pratt is cinematic gold.
Thor and Peter Quill are two different characters. They're not even remotely the same. But yeah, they try to go the Guardians route.
Yeah. You know?
Definitely, yeah.
And I just don't want to see that for every Marvel movie. Like, I definitely don't want to see that with Black Panther.
I think there'll be less joking in Black Panther.
Yeah.
So I'll probably like it more than Ragnarok. But Ragnarok I was waiting for.
Well, that's other than Infinity War, which I feel is going to be, every line's going to be a like joke here, joke there, joke there.
I don't think it will. But there will be a lot of it, though.
Yeah. It just feels like every Marvel movie has been going in that way.
Ever since Deadpool came out, they're like, okay, we can turn up the jokes now.
Yeah, because Deadpool did walk over a line a little bit.
Because, literally, that's Deadpool
opened up the margin, you know what I mean?
But that's literally Deadpool as a character. He's sarcastic as fuck. He's always joking. It makes sense for him, not for everyone else.
Disney is, like, low-key buying, like, the majority of the rights to, 21st Century Fox?
Oh, it ain't low-key. Them niggas are...
Like, they making it known?
Them motherfuckers make moves. You may not see it coming, but yeah.
Is we gonna get an X-Men with the Avengers?
I was wondering, but I don't know if they're going to. Because so far...
Logan died, man!
But that was into the future. Did you see Logan?
Yeah, I love that movie.
Okay. That's in the future.
That was the best movie out all the X-Men movies.
Yeah, hands down. Yeah,
right? Because the X-Men movies to me are trash, bro.
Okay, dude. The first three, if you said that about it, I'd be like, I understand because it was a different time.
I liked the first one, but it was a different time. Sick. Like, if you go back and watch it now...
Oh, at the time, I was like, I love it. And then, it's hard to watch now.
But I don't like none of the new ones.
First Class is sick. Okay. I don't know. It's what you're into then. They're not trash just because you
don't
like
them. You want
to
know what I went to go watch?
I don't like Star Wars. I don't call it trash.
You lost.
No, the shit's just slow as fuck. It's not like Twilight. Twilight's trash.
Fam.
Twilight's trash. You can't tell me Thor's trash.
The door's
X-Men's
unlocked,
trash.
okay?
You can't tell me Thor and X-Men trash and Twilight isn't.
So I went to the movie theater.
Bad acting. Tell me. What'd you see?
Fam, I went to go watch the most anticipated movie in November.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
I went to go watch Bad Moms 2. What are you laughing at, fam?
Most anticipated. You ain't lying either. Motherfuckers was waiting to see
I couldn't wait to see that movie. I love the first one.
When you told me you saw it, me and Doc were just watching. Like, we just got in the theater to watch Pokemon when you told me.
I already saw it. So if somebody offered me a free ticket to go to the movies and pick between Bad Moms 2 and Thor Ragnarok, I would pick to watch Bad Moms 2 again.
I believe that about you.
I just don't like the Thor movies. And
okay,
Bad Moms is fun. Mila Kunis, I have a huge crush on her. But the movie's funny. They were reaching. The first one was obviously way better, more funnier to me.
I never saw any of them.
The first one's funnier. I just felt like they were reaching on this one. I still liked it. It was cool. Had the holiday theme to it, and we're getting around that time.
I feel like that happens with the female comedies when they're really good. Because I feel like this Pitch Perfect. The first one, dope. Second one, not good at all. Like, I feel like the magic that they capture in the first one, they try to write that into the second one.
The first one's one of those like one of those girly movies. Like, dog, I ain't gonna watch that in theaters, you know. But when it was on at home, I forgot I was watching it, and like I
catch a part of it.
I happened to be like sitting at the kitchen table, like eating, and catch my eye.
Right.
I finished my food and I watched the rest of the movie.
Because it catches you. Like,
it's not bad, funny. But I didn't even. I knew there was a second one, but I had never attempted to watch it. But there's a couple good movies coming out. Is it the Orient Express?
No, Murder on the Orient Express.
There you go. I think that comes out this Friday.
That comes out this Friday.
I'm going.
And what's the Dad's one? Daddy's Home 2?
I'll watch that, but I want to watch Orient Express. The first one was funny. It was cool. I liked it.
Dude, Mel Gibson's in this one.
Dog.
It's going to be good.
It's going to be pretty good.
John Cena's in this one.
John Cena's got a bigger role in this one, too, I think.
Was he in the last one?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
He was in the last one. Well, there's no spoilers here. But, like, Will Ferrell, Mark Wahlberg's character end up being cool. You know, like, you know, they make way or whatever. And I forgot, like, and Will Ferrell's like the cool dad in this one, and Mark Wahlberg's kind of like that asshole that's trying to win like his ex back, right? And so at the end they're cool, right? So Mark Wahlberg's dating a new girl who's got kids or some shit like that, and then his girl's baby's daddy is John Cena, like he like all buff, and she's got like one line. He throws his bags at like Mark Wahlberg. It's funny. So I think he's got like a bigger line,
Gotcha.
a bigger role.
John Cena's a good entertainer.
There's that. There's Justice League.
I forgot about
There's
that.
3 movies back to back I'm watching. Oh, probably the...
Justice League's not this weekend, though.
No, it's this month.
Right.
Right? But
Right. Correct.
I think this movie comes out not this weekend, next movie. It's probably right behind Justice League as far as like movies I've been really wanting to see. It might be ahead of it, just behind Star Wars. It's with what's kid's name? What dude's name with the fucked up nose?
Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson and Julia Roberts, I believe. That kid. It's called Wonder or something like that. It's like a kid. He's got like a.
The kid with the crazy face.
Yeah, yeah.
That's not. I don't mean that.
Dog. All right.
It's what came to mind.
Yeah, you're a dick.
I am. It's
ahead.
what came to mind. But is Owen Wilson in that?
Yeah, Owen Wilson's like the dad. I think Julia Roberts is the mom.
Right.
It looks really good.
It looks like a touching movie.
Yeah. Right, with all the action movies that are coming out.
It's nice to see something that's just makes you feel.
I saw the female
I thought
movie.
you were going to talk about the Owen Wilson and Ed Helms, where they're brothers and looking for their dad.
No, I didn't even know that was coming out.
I don't know when it is. I want to see it though. It looks good. Ving Rhames is going to be in that. I almost said Teddy Bruschi.
Jody.
Terry Bradshaw. Man. Oh my God. Your boy Tyrese.
Dog.
It's sad.
I feel like enough is said about that dude already, but his world is just like crashing down.
I feel bad.
I don't know.
All because The Rock just had to have that fucking Hobbs movie.
Dog. From what I've read, or name it.
Damn you, Dwayne Johnson.
Right? What I've listened to is probably the most thing I think he's upset about is that Hobbs movie. Like, obviously pushes the Fast movie back. Yeah. So, like, that income that Tyrese was going to get, I guess it was like a pretty significant amount. And now he's out of that income for that year because of the Hobbs movie.
Can't. That's not his only job.
Right. It shouldn't be his only job. You got that much money, you should have other avenues. Yeah.
It's an artistic field. You can't get mad at another person because you're...
I'm more than that likely, probably not even... I don't care for a Hobbs movie. Like, I'm low-key, like, falling out of the Fast franchise. Like, I'm losing interest big time.
Dude, Paul Walker's not alive anymore.
Yeah.
What else is there to watch?
I'm losing interest.
What more did the story
Unless
can you
there's a
tell?
Subaru in the movie, I'll go watch it. But
dude,
now that they pushed it back, I'm not that excited for it.
I gotta be honest with you, bro. Subaru's the new Saturn.
What?
I was talking to Eddie about this. He doesn't believe me. Subaru's the new Saturn. The way white people love it. Give you an example. 1996. I'm in the canned food store. I see a white woman. We lock eyes. I'm a little kid. She's a grown woman. Okay. We lock eyes. I'm like, pretty white lady. We get outside. Just happen to be outside at the same time. I'm getting into my mom's car. She's getting in her car. It's a Saturn. Multiple times this happens. Not at the same store. Not the same white lady. Fast forward to last week. I realized white woman in the store. We lock eyes.
Is she the same old white woman from 96? Is she?
Maybe. No, it's not. I doubt it. Because she should be dead by now. Well, no, just really old. But, yeah, it's not that long. But, lock eyes with a white woman in the store. Hi, how's it going? She goes on about her merry way.
She grabbed her purse.
No.
Oh, okay.
Actually, no. She was
okay.
Fine with it. Not even paying attention to me. Gets outside. I don't know where she went. I get in my car. I'm pulling out. Subaru's coming. Subaru Outback, to be specific. White woman. Same woman I saw in the store.
It's a great vehicle.
I realize this shit's happening. It's like a pattern. Every time I see a white woman in the store, we get out. 9 times out of 10, she's driving a Subaru Outback. Subaru's the new Saturn.
It's funny because they say, like, once you start using something, wearing something, driving something, you see more of it around. Right?
I don't drive a Subaru.
No.
I never drive the
Saturn. Because the majority of Subaru drivers I see are young, like young cats. Mm. You know, obviously younger people, mid-30s people are going to be driving the WRXs, the STIs. Right. But my next car, if it's not a truck, it's going to be a Forester, Subaru Forester.
Okay.
I mean, Subaru's hands down the best cars ever made. They're hands down.
That's how you feel?
And I worked at Subaru. I worked on I mean, I watched people work on Subarus. I was supposed to be working, but I was just there. But they're good cars, man. They're really good cars.
Nothing wrong with that.
And I see a lot more people driving them.
People felt the same exact way about Saturn at one time.
I don't think so. And it's funny that you said that because the dealership I worked at was a Saturn dealership.
See? It all connects.
Saturn dealership, it closed down and it turned into a Subaru dealership.
Boom. What happened to Daewoo when they closed down? Nowhere. They were never to be heard from again.
What do you mean?
Daewoo.
They got bought out by Lamborghini.
Where do you see Daewoo?
Daewoo's in Lamborghini.
Nigga, I'm trying to. If I can find a Daewoo, I'm finna trade in a caddy. I need to give me a Daewoo.
Daewoo was pretty dope to have.
Somebody to fucking.
The last time I seen a Daewoo was in Pineapple Express.
You just got killed by Daewoo Lando's motherfucker. Damn, I remember there was a Mad TV sketch with Bobby Lee. He had his homeboy hiding in the trunk.
I love him.
He would try to get it bitches when they come out the club. He'd be like, Daewoo, bounce, and his boys start to fucking like make the trunk move.
Daewoos are dope. Daewoos are pretty dope. I mean, I've never driven one. I don't know how they work mechanically.
If you can find one now, good luck finding a mechanic to fix it.
Would you rather have a Daewoo or a DeLorean?
Daewoo. I
Really?
feel like I fit better in a Daewoo.
Okay, yeah.
A DeLorean, I'd have to worry too much about. I seen a motherfucker driving it multiple times on the Strand.
A DeLorean?
Fat motherfucker in the driver's seat with his arm out the little window. Because you know this shit's split in the
I
middle.
only want a DeLorean for the obvious reasons. Because
Right.
I don't know why, dog, but my ass is itching.
I know why.
My ass is fucking mad itching right now, bro.
Yeah, dog.
Well,
Don't get down like you live, Scope.
Well, I left the gym and I haven't showered yet. That's why. I hate taking showers. I've been putting that shit off.
I got you.
My ass is itching. I got a hairy ass. You know what I mean? So all that sweat, once it dries up, it creates like this itchy,
thistle effect in the hairs.
It's like a thorn bush in that motherfucker. It's like a dry ass thorn bush.
It's a little Iraqi back there.
You listeners can hear me moving around in my stool a little bit, but fuck, my ass is itching, man. I'm trying to scratch that shit on the stool.
Oh, damn.
I'm gonna just get up and scratch.
Man, so the itch is real right now.
The itch is real.
Yeah.
It's just my cheeks. It's not the asshole, okay?
Thank you for clearing.
Yeah, I just had to clear that up.
Because if it's tickling the twine, you might have to go shower.
Yeah, that's true.
Gets real. The Pokemon movie was tight though.
Was it?
I
I don't know if I'd go watch a Pokemon
bro,
movie.
because they did the throwback.
Oh, did they?
So they told like the beginning story, but it wasn't with Misty and Brock. It was like two other characters. It was cool though. Like,
is Misty and Brock like not in the Pokemon universe anymore?
they showed them at the end of the movie.
Oh, okay.
Like flashes of them as characters while the credits roll, but like they weren't on the journey with them. But this went all the way back.
Is Ash in the movie?
Yeah. This went back
Is
to...
Ash still like the center focus?
Dude, yeah,
Pokemon?
this went all the way back to when he got Pikachu from Professor Oak.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Like, it told that story. It was cool, though.
It's cool. I might check it out then, because that might, bring memories of my youth.
It's not out. It was only for months.
Oh, my bad. Only for exclusive members?
No, it was only out Sunday.
Just for a day?
Maybe Monday.
Was it
but
back?
As far as I know, it was only Sunday.
Did you get a card? Was that a card that you got? I saw your snap. I mean, not your snap. I saw the post on our page.
Snap. Please don't say that. People will start asking me what my Snapchat is.
I ain't gonna let people know that you have a Snapchat.
People always ask me that shit now, and I'm like, I'm not on fucking Snapchat. Leave me alone. But yeah, that was Ash Just Pikachu.
Why you make me feel bad because I got a Snapchat?
Because I'm not on there.
Okay, that's fine. Shit,
I'm not making you feel bad. I'm not on Snapchat.
Anyways.
Hey, it was tight though. There was some baby in the theater. Some young kid.
Dog.
Wait.
Don't get me started.
I heard a little...
Shut your fucking baby up.
Heard a little bit of that. And then it was like... Immediately I thought about you like, man, if he was here right now, that baby would be fucking terminated.
For real.
There was also a young kid in
Hasta
there
la vista.
that kept talking.
Horrible.
But it sounded like a Pokemon.
The baby sounded like a Pokemon?
No. There was another kid in there that was like probably at the most...
Well, you're at a Pokemon movie, fam. There's
oldest
going to be kids there.
No, nigga, there were more adults than children.
Yeah, but don't be surprised if there's a kid there.
No, I wasn't. I'm telling you. There was a kid there that kept
Don't
talking.
go watch Magic Mike.
Exactly.
And if there's kids in there, you got to pull you up. Or fucking, what's that? Dark Gray Shades?
All 50 Shades.
Oh, my friend. I watched both those movies, man.
I'm trying to act like
I can't wait for the new one, man.
Yes, but some kid kept talking and sounded like the Pokemon. Like their voice just sounded like Miss Crazy. Somebody farted hard in that motherfucker too.
It was loud?
Stop.
I
was like, damn. I
be dropping bombs in the theater. I don't care.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, for the most part,
You like let it rip or silent?
Nah. I do the silent thing.
You kind of lean a little. And
I do that silent thing, fam. I just like,
out.
I looked at my girl and she was like, what? I was just like, I gotta fart.
So you like, let her know.
No, babe, don't do it. And it sucks because there was an empty seat next to me, and there was a guy right over that next seat, right? And it was a quiet one, fam. I mean, I let it out, couldn't smell it. You know what I mean? I like to bask in my own ambience. So I continued watching the movie, and I had me a cherry Coke, had me some popcorn. I don't know if that's vegan or not, but I'm not gonna give up that. Like I said, there's a couple things I don't give up. Right. I have to have popcorn and soda at a movie theater, fam.
Can't knock it.
Right?
Gotta have beef jerky when I'm in it. You already know.
Yeah. I can't enjoy that with you anymore. But anyways.
Sorry.
Right? So I'm getting down to in my bag. Like my stomach's starting to hurt a little bit more, right? So I get to the point now.
Oh, that fucking pressure from the carbonation is punching you in the stomach right now.
I get to the point now, like my popcorn's like halfway empty. You know, the soda's like mostly ice now, right? Like you shake that cup and it's like, right? So I'm like, dog.
Taking smaller sips.
No. This fart might be a little louder, right? So I'm like drinking it, and you know when you get to the bottom of it, and it's just like, and then you can hear it. So I shook the cup a little bit, and I let it out, man. It was I don't know how loud it was because I can hear just the ice shaking in my cup, but I felt the impact when it hit the chair, and the impact bounced back and hit my ass. So I'm like, ooh, I was like, that would have been loud.
The reverberation,
right?
I got you.
That would have been loud. So I'm like, dog, like, I'm gonna shit my pants in this motherfucker, right? I did have some extra jalapenos in there, but I don't think that was it.
Nigga, cherry Coke, jalapenos, and popcorn.
Yeah, and some salt.
You living reckless in that.
Yeah.
Theater.
What did I eat in the morning? Well, something vegan. I know that for sure. I'm doing pretty good. As far as my veganism goes.
How you feeling? Are you craving meat at all?
Nah.
That's good.
Nah. I had a quesadilla on Sunday.
Ooh.
Because I went to another barbecue. It was
right.
like, damn,
you ain't supposed to have cheese, but
you're not supposed to have cheese.
But it's still early. It's early.
It's my third week, right? So I had quesadilla.
Was it a good quesadilla?
Yeah, it was alright. I mean,
that's the answer you don't want. Because if you
it was good, but I felt guilty for eating it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you know how like when you make it at home, you put butter in the pan instead of oil. You let it get a little bit crispy on the outside. So you fuck out that cheese melt on the outside. My bad, bro. I'm not trying to.
My vegan friends are gonna hate this. I used to love putting ham in my quesadillas.
I don't like ham. But bologna though.
I would put turkey too. You know, like when I would make quesadillas at home.
Right.
I miss those little snacks.
Dude,
man.
I'm gonna go fry some bologna. Throw that shit in the quesadilla, bro. It's about to be real.
But no. What did I have that morning? I think I went to Pokies and had like a veggie burrito.
Okay.
This is the same. You go get a veggie burrito anywhere, fam. It's the same shit. You know, so
I can make, dude. Potato tacos are still. You can still have that.
Shit. But you.
I can make you a veggie burrito that'll be fire. I promise.
But I've been eating mad potatoes here at home. You know,
it's a good substitute.
Most of my vegan stuff like consists of potatoes that I make here. Dude, I had some vegan spaghetti.
I can make you a vegan burrito that'd be bomb as fuck.
Then do so.
All right.
I had we made some vegan spaghetti here. I'm about to whip up something here before I go to work. But I mean, it's not hard. It's not hard. Like the hard parts are when you don't have something ready. When you don't have something to snack on already. You know, those are the harder parts.
Because if you're living a fast-paced lifestyle, you're just looking to grab something.
Yeah. So those are the only hard parts, but it's cool. I'm still about 75% convinced that this is a lifestyle I do want to live.
I like that.
But I'm also convinced that if I do choose this lifestyle, I will be about 75% vegan.
Okay.
You know,
occasionally eat some meat or cheese.
Or cheese, mostly cheese.
All right. Thanksgiving's gonna be the true test. If you can abstain, you'll be good.
Yeah, it will be. I mean, I haven't given too much thought on that yet. Like I've thought about like, well, what am I gonna substitute for turkey? Because I'm still gonna have me some taters. I'm still gonna have me some corn. You know what I mean?
Corn at Thanksgiving, I don't know. It's just something about
I like putting my corn
my mouth
in
watering right
my
now,
taters, but I don't know about the gravy. Like I might have to go get me some vegan gravy, which shouldn't be too hard. I'm sure there's some out there, right?
Yes, but when you go vegan, certain things just don't taste as good.
I know, like cheese, fam.
Yeah,
like
it's disgusting.
It's like yeast. Like that shit is gross.
For the most part, it's
I told Steve, I was like, dog, I'm not a big fan of like vegan cheese.
But
you know,
if you give up shit, if you go vegan, just don't eat cheese. That's your best bet because the substitutes are not.
Like, you can eat real cheese.
No.
Like you said, when you go vegan, don't give up cheese. Is that what you're saying?
I said when you go vegan, don't eat cheese substitutes.
That's what you
As a vegan though, don't eat cheese at all.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to. That's vegan. Cheese comes from, you know what I'm saying?
We'll see. I'll be truly tested on Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? But for the most part, I think my favorite thing on Thanksgiving is mashed potatoes.
Okay.
So
that's good to know.
You'll never know unless you try it. So I'm gonna look for some vegan gravy, I guess.
Good luck, man.
I've been eating some makeshift potato salads. I love potato salad, fam.
Okay.
So not everything I've been trying is good, but not everything I've been trying is bad either.
That's good to know.
There are some times where I'm like, I wish I had something more solid, like some meat or chicken in this. But I haven't really gone
eggplant
for like the vegan, like the vegan meats. You know what I mean? Like the shit they sell in stores.
Yeah.
It's kind of like tofu. Shit like that. I haven't really.
That shit just makes me uncomfortable to
I'm
talk
more
about.
just like doing the whole veggies thing. Which
That's
isn't
perfect.
too wrong. I'm like dropping weight like crazy right now.
I might have to try that shit for a couple weeks.
Fuck
with you.
I'm 75% convinced that this is the lifestyle that I'm gonna be with, or because Momo asked me, because Momo's gone vegan.
Right.
He's like 6 or 8 months into it, and
he loves it.
He asked me, he's like, "Is it a lifestyle or is it more of like a cleanse kind of thing?" And I'm about 75% convinced that I want to live the majority of my life like this, which isn't bad. Like I don't feel as guilty for eating that quesadilla as I did when I went crazy that one day. And I felt I felt way better the next day.
And I feel like I'm eating the meat for the both of us, dog, because I've been like having some good ass meats lately.
Yeah, fuck you.
Like I've been to Chick-fil-A. I went to Fred Rucker's.
I'm not a Chick-fil-A person. I don't like Chick-fil-A. I don't care for it. Like
I love Chick-fil-A. That shit is bomb to me.
I'm like, damn, dog. You know what sounds bomb right now? Chick-fil-A. And I've eaten Chick-fil-A a lot, but it's like whatever, fam.
Damn.
It's whatever.
I'm
the
sorry
fries
that
suck.
You feel that way. The fries suck?
Yeah, they're fried. They're fucking wedge things.
Waffle fries.
Yeah.
I like them. I mean, they're not the greatest.
They're whatever.
They're not the greatest.
They're not like Rallies.
But I like their chicken. Oh, fuck no, they ain't Rallies.
Ain't nobody fuck with Rally. And Rally still has the cut. You get the cup of fries.
I like the chicken, though, at Chick-fil-A. That's what I like the most.
That's cool.
I feel like the chicken's bar. But I went to Fred Rucker's. That shit was banging. I've been eating a lot of
I love Fred Rucker. You bringing up all these places I can't go eat at, man.
No, dog. I feel bad.
All right.
But at the same time, I'm thinking about where
Take nutrition breakers and go find some more vegan spots for me, bro. Okay?
Yes.
And it's expensive as fuck, though.
It is. Because, even that Plant Power, I think it's called Power Plant or Plant Power. The one we went to in OB. It was straight, but I don't know. For the price, don't charge me for chicken that ain't chicken, bro. That's how I feel.
Yeah. Okay. I can get down with that. You're right.
But it's basically the same prices for like...
I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Oh, I went to Five Guys in IB recently, bro. I'll never do that shit again.
What?
Bro, the food's good. It's not bad food. And one thing I like about that...
service?
They give you hella fries. Good service. They give you hella fries when you order. But for what I paid, bro, I could have went to that soul food spot and ate.
Fam, it is pricey.
I was like, nigga, nah, I'm cool.
It's like Fred Rucker's prices.
Yeah, no, more.
Really?
Bro, I promise you.
I went to
I spent less at Fred Rucker's.
I used to go to the one in Liberty Station. And no joke, it's like probably spent like $15.
Nigga, I spent $17 on a burger, fries, and a drink.
Oh, damn. That's like Disneyland prices, fam.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. For that, I could have went to the soul food spot and ate good.
But you didn't eat good for those $17?
It was straight. Like it's better than In-N-Out to me, but it's not like, oh, I'm gonna easily just pay this shit to $10 for a burger, dude. Like their shit is pushing 10 just for the burger.
That's like bar food. Like $10, and then like most of the time, most bar burgers like aren't the greatest.
Stoney's got some good burgers.
Stoney's got probably the best bar burger in town.
That's what I was told. I finally had one. That Charger Raider game. That was the highlight of my day.
The Royal. Bomb.
I didn't have the Royal.
What'd you have?
I have like a Wimpy.
Oh, the Wimpy's not bad.
I just
it's
wanted
like
to try
smaller
something.
Version of Royal.
I just wanted to try something. So I was like, I'm not going to go all out, put all the fixings on it. Let me try something to just simple, standard burger. If it's good, try something later. It was solid. So I'm like, yeah.
I feel really good about eating these green beans, black beans right now when we're done with this podcast.
Yeah. I love green beans.
I can't wait to scarf those bad boys down. I'm going to eat them with my eyes closed.
Damn.
On a serious topic.
Tell me. Talk about it.
Shout out to Meek Mill.
Damn, dude.
They did boy dirty.
The ultimate L. What's this for?
For violation of probation. I guess he caught a case like 10 years ago, fam. Almost 10 years ago. And
Is this a violent case?
No, he's supposedly he violated it twice, right? Which the first time was for driving recklessly, right? And then the second time was allegedly he got in a fight at an airport, like with a fan or like an airport member, in which case the charges were dropped, right? Both charges were dropped in both cases.
But he's still in violation of his probation.
And I guess the assistant to the district attorney out there fairly recommended to the judge that, shouldn't go harsh on him like that.
Just let it go, basically.
Not basically let him go, give him a slap in the wrist, but the judge is like a minimum 2 years. Minimum. The maximum of 4.
What was the original charge about?
He was I think a driver involved. I don't know if a shooting or some shit like that.
Okay.
I don't know if it was a shooting, but from stuff I've seen on Twitter, is mostly about a stolen bike when he was 19 years old. Some shit.
It's like that Khalif Browder shit, bro.
It sucks because I feel like homeboy can't. I mean, he might not be the most perfect guy in the world. You know what I mean? But it's for the most part, like through his music, he's been trying to stay out of trouble. You know what I mean? But it's like these little violations that are catching up to him. It's like what low-key kind of reminds me of the Chris Brown situation. Like he just always finds himself in trouble, but I feel bad for me because I just, people say, yeah, well, he put himself in that position. Like I don't feel that in this case. Like I feel like the judge was just like, Meek Mill.
Certain times I feel like that's the case. People put themselves in that position.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not the case.
The same people that are getting murdered by police, do they put themselves in that position? You know what I mean? Like
not always.
Not always, right?
But honestly, I'm not gonna lie. With that Mike Brown situation, I was kind of like, him and the officer could have avoided that situation.
There's a lot of times where situations can be avoided, but you don't always have to kill somebody.
Yeah,
ultimately
that's what it is.
These cops are just walking away, which is just.
But it's Meek Mill over something that's not.
Yeah,
he's going to jail.
Yeah, for driving recklessly, allegedly getting in a fight. Both cases, the incidents where the charges were dropped. Right. It just sucks because fam can't win. As much as he's trying to win, he can't win. Musically, I'm up and down as a Meek Mill fan. Every now and then he's got pure fire. But
if like that's what you call it.
Like I said, every now and then, right?
I don't know about every now and then. I like a couple of his songs.
He's got some tracks. He's got bars. The dude can spit, but his choice of songs sometimes, like that's why I say I'm an up and down fan. Like anytime he drops something, I'm gonna listen to it. Like
that's kind of you.
Yeah, like he's dope. Inconsistently, I guess you can say, but he's dope. He's probably still top 10 today. The rappers that are performing today.
Probably love that Creed soundtrack.
Oh, it was dope when it dropped in the movie. You want his shit? Lord Knows is probably my favorite track from him, outside of the intro.
I can't even name none of his songs.
No, Lord Knows is dope. Like Lord Knows and Cold Hearted is probably, those two tracks right there are better than most of the bigger rappers that have dropped anything recently. Like those two are pretty dope. Like I keep those songs. Like Meek Mill's one of those artists where I download the album and I only keep the 3 or 4 songs that I like, and then I delete the rest of the shit.
Jesus.
But no, it just sucks. It is the ultimate L for somebody who's been trying to win, and I don't put all blame on that dude. Especially if that shit's true, that case is 10 years old, fam.
It just depends what you're doing. If there's situations that can be avoided.
Like if he was out robbing a place, right? Or if he was acting a fool, that's different. You know what I mean?
If you put yourself in those positions, then it's on you. But if you're literally staying out of trouble and it's finding you, then I understand.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. It's finding him.
But getting into a scuffle with someone, if he didn't do it at all, if it's like that Kodak Black situation where he didn't even do it, then yeah, that's fucked up.
It sucked. Like,
but if he actually got into it, that's on him.
You're out on probation, right? And you're trying to stay clean, and there's a fucking fuckboy punk who knows you're out on probation that's going to start talking shit to you, provoking you, swing on you, and push on you. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna walk away if somebody punches you in the back of the head?
No, I understand.
You know what I'm saying?
That.
Like you're not supposed to defend yourself.
Is that what happened though?
No. I'm just saying, what if that's a scenario, right? And you swing back, and you get a judge like that, like, oh, you violated your probation just for defending yourself. That could be a situation. I don't know if that was a situation, but how frustrating is that?
It's very frustrating because it's hard to recover from a mistake, but at the same time,
fam, old boy was at Stanford and get no time for raping that old girl.
Oh shit!
You think about shit? He raped her. Right. He raped her.
Who was that?
I don't fucking know his name. Fuck him. But it happened a little over a year ago or maybe something like that. But homeboy got no time, right? And the judge's decision on not giving him the time because he's young, white, and he'd be a target in jail. That's why they didn't give him the time. Come on, fam. it's just unjust.
Yeah.
That's the frustrating part. The injustice is the frustrating part. It's disappointing. Sorry to Meek Mill. Keep your head up, fam.
I don't know about all that, but definitely keep your head up. Can't say I'm sorry because I don't have.
I'm not sorry. I feel bad for the guy. There you go. I'm not sorry. I feel bad for the guy. What you got going this weekend?
Going to Arizona. Got a wedding to attend. Should be fun.
Is it indoors or outdoors?
I have no idea. I'll find out when I get there. I mean, it's winter time in Arizona, so you can hear that.
I know.
It's winter time in Arizona, so it's probably going to be cold out. I assume it's going to be inside. But
fam, it's getting dark.
It is.
Bruh, I had to work the overnight on that shit. Right? So I'm staring at the clock. It's 1:59, and I seen that shit go back to 1. I'm like, oh, hell no. I went straight to the couch at work and I passed out, bro. I went fucking straight to sleep. I said, fuck that. You ain't catching me.
What happens in that case? Do you get an extra hour?
No, they didn't pay me an extra hour for that shit.
Do you get off an hour earlier?
No, you had to stay there for that hour. That's happened to me twice. This is the second time it's happened to me. The first time it's happened to me.
Nigga, that doesn't make sense. Because it's like the last hour didn't happen.
Yeah.
No, they either got to... Nah, fuck that. We need to petition. Because they either got to pay for that hour or they let you off an hour early.
I mean, I do sleep a lot at work. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
not going to rock the boat?
Yeah, I'm not going to rock the boat. Because they're going to be like, all right, dog. Go rewind the camera. Let's rewind the tape. Right? They're just going to throw me a cassette that says, with a piece of tape on it says Alex's tape. What's this, fam? Right?
Jesus.
So for the 300 hours you've been working here, there's a good 244 hours that you've been sleeping on this job. Right. You know, I ain't gonna rock the boat. I'm gonna leave it at that.
I got you.
But it's happened to me before, where I worked for a lot more stricter company. You know, suit and tie, work in the graveyard, and that fucking time went back, and like they were super strict, like no music, like you couldn't do anything but just sit there.
Fuck that,
fam. I was losing my mind that night, bro, and I didn't get paid extra for that shit at all.
Fuck that.
Like, I should look into that. Should you be getting paid for that extra hour?
I would think so.
Right?
I've never had to work in that situation. No, that sucks.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks, but it's not something that I want to rock the boat about. You know what I mean? It happened. It's over with. I slept damn near 3 hours. Right. So I said, fuck it. You know? And been having a pretty good month at work so far. You know?
Yeah.
So I'm not complaining.
Got you. What you got going on this weekend?
What am I doing this weekend? I got my brother's playoff game on Friday. Then I have my sister's birthday on Saturday.
Oh, I'm gonna miss it.
I do work all weekend. Sunday, I'm supposed to do something.
I'm sorry. Maybe I'll make the next one.
I'm going to catch one of these movies on Friday.
Please do.
Most likely Murder on the Orient Express.
So I'm not going to catch shit till next week.
Really? Yeah. Dude, I wanted to go to Complex Con.
I forgot about that shit. Somebody brought it up. I didn't even know what it was.
Because the only reason I wanted to go was because I wanted to go buy some of that fucking Hot Ones hot sauce. You know me. I love spicy shit. I don't know how vegan any of that shit is, but I'm still going to eat it.
It's hot sauce.
I want to try it.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know what they put in the ingredients.
If anyone has this
when
shit
you're vegan, bro, you pay attention to way more ingredients than ever, man.
True.
Like, I look at shit and, like, anytime I see, like, dairy, like, milk, I'm like, I got to put it back on the fucking counter. Get some shit.
I got you.
Although, my is it bowels? My bowel system?
Bowels.
Like, towels with a B.
Exactly.
Damn. You genius. We should put that in the dictionary. Anyways, my shitting system has been pretty
cleaner,
good. Yeah, it's been good.
Feels better.
Like, it's not as painful as before. Since I've been taking some big shits. I'm a little guy. I got a small asshole. Right. And some of these logs I've been dropping have hurt in the past. But for the most part, my veganism, my shit's been pretty cool.
I went on a predominantly salad diet before. Mm-hmm. And that was for weeks, like a couple months at least. And it was easy to shit. Fucking most days I didn't even have to, like, I didn't feel all backed up like I used to.
I be feeling mad thin, right? And I'm getting a little more confidence at the gym. You know what I'm saying?
Start pulling your shirt up a little bit when you working out and shit?
No, like in the sauna, fam. Like, I be taking my shirt off, right? Walk around, like, rubbing on my shit, like I got abs there, right? And I walk into the locker room and I see the mirror there. I'm like, God damn, no. Put your shit back on, fam. Right?
Damn. So you be in the sauna feeling like Ja Rule in like 2000.
No, I be feeling like an NBA player. You know, how post game interview, they be lifting their jersey up on their elbow. Yeah, you know, score pretty much motion on there. The offense is really clicking. I be feeling like that, man. I walk into the locker room, I'm like, I know the real problem here is I gotta stop drinking. God damn it. Right? Damn. But even so, like, even though that I'm still drinking, like, I'm still losing some really good weight. Right. I feel thinner.
You gotta imagine though, you cut beer out, how much more will you fucking lose?
But at the same time, I didn't jump into this to lose all this mad weight.
It's better to go gradual though.
But baby steps. Then I am thinking about that. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, cool. Like, imagine like how much weight I would lose if I stopped drinking beer. I'm not calling myself obese. Not even close. I'm pretty athletic. Yeah. But you're kind
of like the Black Panther.
That's not the first time somebody's told me that.
Dude, I'm sure it's just like Vin Diesel. You get it all the time.
It's no shave November, so I trimmed everything off on the 31st.
I ain't trimmed shit off. I got that head start. Last week in October.
Dog, I did that like a few years back when me and Eddie still worked at Toyota. And he was just like, dog, you cheating. Because I was like, dog, I'm just not going to shave the rest of the month, right? Yeah. And my shit don't grow like that, like Rick Ross shit, you know, James Harden. My shit looks like a thorn bush, man. It's everywhere. Like a bunch of spiders on my face. Like, it's...
Like, when you have that shit, but you wear your hat forward, I'd be like, damn, Mike Shinoda's in the building right now.
Right? Damn.
It works, though.
Back in the day, that was the look I was going for. You know I know. Shout out to Mike Shinoda. That was the look I was going for. But I shaved it off, and, bro, the first 2 days, like, I blew everybody away. Like, nobody knew who I was. Like, probably the best example, I got to the bar. I go to the Manhattan. My boy David works there, and he knows me. We talk all the time. I go there every Tuesday, Wednesday night, right? And I showed up Wednesday night after work. I usually look up at the board to see what new is there, like what new taps they have. And he's just jabbing at me like I'm a new person. Like, he's talking to me about the bar. Right. Like, he's just like, hey man, well, we got a mix of this, you know, mix of that. He's like, it's cash only, yada yada. I'm looking at it, dude. He's like, what are you in the mood for? I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, something new today. And he's like, well, define new. He's like, what do you like? Yada, yada. And I'm looking, and then he stops, like, mid-sentence. He's like, wait a minute, bro. You just tripped me the fuck out. Alex? And I was like, yeah, dog, it's me, bro. So, you know, that. But it was cool. And I was just like, you know, throwing people off. Right. My nephew didn't recognize me. He's like, dog, what happened to your face?
Jesus.
Like, I shaved off my hair. He's like, dude, you look like me.
Damn. That's got to be a compliment, though.
Yeah, it is. I mean, been told that I look like Forrest Gump. You know, Jesus. I don't know if that's good or bad. Forrest Gump's pretty successful.
I like that. Glass half full.
But I know what love is. You know, but it's been pretty cool. So mixing it up.
Excellent quote.
I might grow the hair out. You know, since I'm gonna grow the beard out. It is Black Biker Week, so I might grow that shit out.
Oh it's shit!
Like a work week or 7 days.
I have to represent.
I got a good rate. It's a fucking good ass show.
It is.
But no, not much. I mean, just continue this veganism. Continue the good, clean shitting. Like before, which is crazy because, and I blame this a lot on the way I used to eat. You ever get those times where like your stomach is bubbling, fam? Like, you're like, goddamn, like I gotta make it to the crib.
Nigga, that shit happened after Pokemon. Hey, the shitload of Sour Patch Kids ruined my day.
I don't have that feeling anymore.
Thank God, man.
Right? Since I've done clean eating. But, which brings me to my next question. We can end on this, man. You ever get to the point of you're on the brink? You ever shit yourself? Okay. As an adult, not as a kid, fam.
Okay. I pissed myself as a teenager.
Okay.
That was weird. But it happened. Happens.
You just had a lot of water that day?
I don't know.
A lot of RC Cola?
I was sleeping hard, woke up pissing like, fuck. It happened.
Oh, it happened in your sleep?
Yeah.
Damn.
You had that dream?
Sure that wasn't a wet dream and you just fucking blew that big ass load?
No,
it was ghost plasma.
You had the dream where you're over a toilet, you're pissing, you wake up like, I better get to one?
Nah, but I wake up like after wet dreams. I mean, I woke up with some sticky drawers.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. If you don't wake up with
I used to wear boxers, and you know the slit right there? That shit would be Velcro tight by the time I wake up.
I got you. Nah, but shitting myself, I've come close. Never like shit in the drawers, but definitely peeking out. Yeah. Like, surprise, glory hole in Scary Movie. Like, Not all the way through, but like, okay, don't bend over. Like, you ain't got to clench no more, but definitely don't bend at the waist. Keep it tight.
I know of that I can remember. I shit myself twice.
Yeah.
Once as an adult. Once as an adult, and then once as a kid. Once as a kid, I was trying. Yeah. Once I was a kid, I was like 7, maybe 8, 9, 10. I went to go fart in my sister's face, and I shit it. I remember because I was wearing some Mickey Mouse boxers, bro. They were white. I was too scared to come out of the bathroom to tell my dad.
Oh shit!
But as an adult, I think I was not. I mean, yeah, you can call us an adult or a young adult. I was 18, 19. I had my first spot, my studio right there on
right.
Where was I staying?
Hemlock.
There you go. You remember my shit, fam?
Nigga, I remember the streets, 13th Grove.
Hey. Anyways, and it wasn't no peeking out shit, fam. Like, I went for my job, my normal job. I don't know if it was that day
this
or
was like jackass stunt shit.
I don't know if it was that day or the day before, but we went to Hooters, right?
Oh, and every time starts with Hooters.
Every time after I eat wings, fam, like, my stomach is either growling that night or the next day I'm like, move, get out of the way. You know?
Duke.
So, like, I felt fine, you know, but I got to the corner, I was jogging and I farted, right? You know, I let that shit go. I had my headphones on. Don't know if it was loud or not. Right. Nobody was around. And I'm like, nah, I'm cool. You know, and I get to, like, the next block and then I just felt like a little, like not a fart, but like a little growl. I'm like, you know what, fam? I'm cool. You know, like, keep going.
Try not to lose his stride.
I'm not bragging, but I'm assuming this is probably about a mile, maybe 2 miles. Like, from Hemlock, from my pad, like, I would run down to where, like, the Purple Cow is, circle that back street where Southwest is, right? Come through Barry. What is that? Rainbow, not Rainbow.
Ilex.
Some shit like that.
Over
near
by
there.
Barry. Yeah, I know.
Near there, right? Come up that way.
Okay.
Go up Iris, and then come back around, right? Closing in on a mile and a half.
Gotcha.
Right? So I get to the Purple Cow, and I'm just like, man, this shit is peaking, right? I can cut through here, right? Instead of going all the way around where Southwest is, I can cut there. What is that? Right when you get off Coronado.
Yeah, you know? I know what you're talking about. I don't remember the name of the street.
Yeah.
Fuck
it, right? So I'm like, you know what? Instead of keep going straight, I'm just gonna cut right, so I can make that right down where Barry is, right? Or I can just go back around. It's halfway, either way that I look at it.
Is that Hollister?
Hollister, there you go. Yeah, it's Hollister. So I'm like, fam, it can't be that bad. Let's just continue with the run.
I made it all this way.
I knew in my head I should have gone back because I low key knew it was a shorter route, fam.
It was that
I knew
bad.
It was a shorter route, right? So I get to the light where Southwest is and where, like, it meets, like, that street where Barry is, right?
Right.
I'm like, I had to stop. Like, I went from, like, 75% to, like, mid jog, and then I got to the stop. I'm like, whoa, fam. I'm like, hold up, like. And I wasn't, like, clenching my cheeks, but I was pacing myself back and forth, like, walking. Yeah. I should have spent the energy walking in the direction I needed to go home. Right?
Damn.
Like, and I got the high knees. I'm just like, man. I was like, hold up. Call my mom's. Like, hey, where you at? It's an emergency. Right?
I gotta just stand here.
My sister answers the phone, and she's just like, hey, we're at the store right now. I was like, fuck, never mind, bye. Hung up. I called my cousin. He lived in an apartment complex right next to me, right?
Got you.
I was like, hey, bro, need a big favor. What are you doing? He's like, oh, I'm high as fuck, fool. I was like, damn. I was like, can you get me? He's like, we've been drinking too, fool. I'm crossfitted, dog. I was like, damn, bro. I was like, shit. I was like, all right, cool. I was like, I'm at the point of no return. I'm like, gotta make it down the stretch.
Nigga,
right?
You gotta eat Zelda in the bushes.
So it calmed down. I'm like, cool. And I was like, fuck this, bro. And I went to almost full sprint.
You did. That's when that Forrest Gump shit came in.
I almost went full sprint, fam. And I got to there where I could see the hydrant, which would be Saturn, right?
Right.
So I got there, and I'm like, whoa, 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 like whoa, like horses, like, right? And I'm just like, man, I did the high knees. At this point, I'm kind of clenching, you know, I'm like going back and forth, you know, looking like fucking that gothic kid dancing on
But
South
you got
Park.
that energy in you right now, and you can't sit still because you feel like
heart's
can't
pumping.
Stop.
I'm sweating, not from the run, but I'm nervous. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So like, I'm like, I gotta get to the next corner. So now I'm on Iris, right?
It's like 16 blocks right now. I feel like Mos Def and Bruce Willis are moving down the Miami streets.
I'm low key about 4 blocks away from home now. 4, maybe 5, right? So I get across the street and I get to the first light post, right?
Okay.
And at this point, fam, I'm like, dog, I stopped. I didn't hug the light post, but I stopped the light post. I put my hands on it. I look like I'm stretching because I'm, clenching, but I had my leg out, so it looks like I'm stretching my calves.
But you really trying to tighten up?
Fam.
Trying to solidify them bowels so you make it the last
stomach,
stretch.
fam, I'm like holding it in. I get a block over.
Oh.
I'm like, and I'm like, I stop. And fam, I have my hands on the hood. I had my hands on the hood of some stranger's car, fam. I'm like, come on. Right, my nails are digging into the paint.
Oh,
I'm like, bro, like holding this shit. I get to the next corner, right? I'm like, oh my God, I'm doing the high knees thing again. I'm holding it in and like pulling on my fucking sweater. Like now it's gonna like hold my cheeks together.
Oh shit.
Right? And every time I do that, it's like a minute long, right? And at this point, I'm like, dog, I can't jog, bro. I got a fast walk.
You got a stiff knee, that shit. You can't really bend your knees.
From there, I've been clinching, right? I've been clinching for 2 blocks. So I'm like, high stepping.
You got that white kid in the flip flops walk where your butt's kind of tucked and you're just like kicking.
By this point now, if anybody sees me in the block, no, like, dog, that guy's gotta take a shit, bro. Like he's really gotta take a shit. I should have stopped and knocked on someone's door and be like, hey, Mr. Jones, can I use the bathroom, please? But
oh shit.
At this point, like after 2 more stops and just like I'm grinding my teeth, fam. Grinding my teeth. I'm just like pulling out all the stops. My ass is clenching. Man. I do not want to bend over at all. I'm walking stiff.
That's what I'm saying. You can't bend over.
I stopped the high knees. I'm stiff as fuck, right?
Of course you stopped the high knees.
I'm stiff as fuck, right? I got my hands clenched.
Shit.
I'm just like standing there like a fucking retard. Fam, I get to the corner of my pad. Mind you, my apartment's in the middle of the block.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm like, dog, I gotta go for this last push. I gotta fucking run for it, fam.
Don't run.
I gotta run for it, right?
Oh my God.
I'm so hurt. I had my keychain out. I had my key ready in my hand. Like, come on, right? And it died down a little bit.
And you gotta walk upstairs.
Fam, yes. I'm glad you remembered that. That's crazy.
You gotta fucking like clinch up the stairs. Oh,
so I clinched. I clinched one last time. I'm like, as soon as it dies down, I'm just gonna run for it. Right? Like
Nigga, you weren't even planning on closing the door. You're just like, how do I get into the bathroom before this shit? I
accelerated to run, but I said, nah, I can't do this, man. Right? So I was just like stiff walking. I look stupid, look like a fucking penguin walking down the block.
Yeah, I'm done.
Fam, I'm like, I made it. Right? And like the feeling died down, right? I'm just like, oh fuck, I got to the step. I'm like, damn, what was that? And like, I just felt warmth all in my ass. Mind you, I'm wearing my sliders. I'm wearing a girdle, right?
Oh!
Yeah. So I get to the second step, and like I just lost all control, bro. Like I got to the second step, and at this point, my ass is warm, and I feel like this.
Everything's just warm
like
back there.
Puddle of warm mud.
It was mud, but
legit, like no bullshit mud, but fam.
Damn.
So at this point, fam, I'm not even. I couldn't clinch. Like I couldn't stop it. It was just pouring like soft ice cream at a Chinese buffet. I got inside my apartment, fam. I looked on the floor like behind me, make sure I didn't drip anything. But I had these sliders on, so they was tight. I turned the shower on.
Went straight for the shower.
I went straight in there, fully clothed, bro.
Finishing the shower.
Fully clothed, and I had one of the shower heads that detached. I'm putting that shit all up in my shit, fucking puking, coughing my brains out in the sink.
Oh shit! Dude.
I had just got them sliders, right? So I dried them out. I kept doing bitches, dog.
Oh, that's nasty,
dog. First person I call David, bro, and he's laughing his ass off on the fucking phone.
Oh shit!
Like I laughed it off a little bit, but I'm like, man, it's like I tried. I almost made it home, bro. I was like half a mile away. I was like, I tried. Like I'm like feeling a little proud. Like I'm like, nah, I was almost here, and then I hear. And I'm like, damn, who the fuck is that? Did I drop some shit outside? I'm worried. And it's fucking David and him and my cousins are laughing their asses off. Like, oh, let me see, bro. Like,
oh,
get the fuck out of my house, bro. So,
another fucking knee slapper for the book.
Yeah, that's
like that one.
I was legit 18, 19
years old. You gotta get this book done, dude.
Good times.
Jesus.
Good times. Slightly Genius. Catch us on YouTube and SoundCloud. Hit up our IG at Slightly Genius.
Follow us on there. We got some interesting picks coming soon.
Yeah. And don't forget, follow Nutrition Breakers.
Definitely.
All right. Peace out.